from Mike Boudoin from Wilmington, North Carolina. He sent this via email. As I watch the players hit, I see there are all kinds of bats. How do players decide what size, length, color, and weight bat to go with?
It's just a personal preference. When I played, it seemed like there were about 6 or 7 bat companies. There's like 50 now. But you're going to see most guys are going to use a 34-inch bat, and it's going to be 31 or 32 inches long. There's different handle sizes. Some are thinner, some are thicker, and the same with the head of the bat. Some are thinner and some are thicker, and it's all preference.
And what was your bat?
I used like a C271 or an S2 in the Rawlings. I used either a Louisville Slugger or Rawlings. And
Thin handle?
It was probably on the thinner side and not a huge barrel.
Now, the newest Yankee, Alfonso Soriano, has always been known as swinging one of the heaviest bats. Is that unusual these days?
Well, it is. You don't see a lot of guys do it. The only other guy that I really knew swung a heavy bat and a big bat was Paul O'Neill. And Paul was a lot bigger than Alfonso, but I think he said he's cut it down about an ounce since his youthful days, but he uses a big bat.
So there you go, Alfonso Soriano. This is from Tom from Cromwell, Connecticut, sent this via email. Hi, Joe. Do you miss having Raul Ibanez at this point in the season? He's having a great offensive season and could have played some left field.
Well, Raul was a great teammate. I mean, he's one of those guys that was like Matsui. Everyone loved Raul and what he brought to the clubhouse, and obviously what he brought to us offensively was huge. And he's having a monster year, and I'm sure there's a lot of teams that would love to have him right now.
This is from Hope McCarthy via email. Joe, how is Francisco Cervelli doing?
He's not doing great. His hand is not healing as quick as we want, and it's unfortunate. We miss him. He got off to a great start for us and was having a great season, and you know, this has been very difficult for him because it was his chance to play a lot, and he'd kind of taken over as the everyday guy. So we're all a little frustrated with this.
Speaking of catching, you're surprised that Romine's starting to hit.
Yeah, well, we knew he was a better hitter than he was showing. And early on, he hit some balls hard and didn't have any luck. So it's good to see him having some success, and I thought he's done a pretty good job behind home plate.
All right, now this is from Twitter at True NYY Fan for Life. Joe, will you let Mariano Rivera play center field one time before he retires?
I hope not. and this is why. If we're in the playoff hunt, he can't play center field. I mean, that's the bottom line. So my hope is he doesn't get to do it.
Now, if you're not in the playoff hunt, would you let him do it?
We'll see.
Has he been shagging flies where he got hurt last year?
Oh, yeah.
Same deal, same intensity?
Yeah, he shags. I think he's lost a step, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Sad.
Might have something to do with being 43.
Yeah, it could. But
could be the cowboy boots he's wearing, too.
Absolutely. Joe, thanks a lot. Another show done.
Thanks, Michael.
All right, for Joe Girardi, I'm Michael K. Big week coming up for the Yankees. 2 against the Dodgers, 3 against San Diego, and after that, 3 against the Chicago White Sox. You'll stay right here. Watch them all on Yes. See everybody. Have a great week.